Why are you knee deep in the ice maker?
Because it only makes half the ice cube trays. You can stick your fingers in there and you can see that. That one's empty. That one's got something going on. That one's got something on that one. And then those back two are empty. So we're not getting the production of ice that we should.
And this is a GE refrigerator with French doors. And we've had a couple little issues with this in the past.
I'm taking it apart nice and easy to see what goes where. That looks like it's a temperature sensor. So we're not gonna get into that too much. I think this is more of a something is restricted or something's clogged.
Mm-hmm. Which the water hose leading into any freezer, fridge is generally speaking pretty small. So it's not super surprising that it would either have hard water buildup or in our case algae because we have untreated spring water, things like that. So sometimes you just have to get in there and fix it. Good luck getting a fridge repairman out here even if we wanted to pay for it. I think the overall lesson for homeowners is don't be afraid to take out a screw or a bolt. You can always put it back in. Just be careful.
Just pay attention.
Yeah, use the proper size so you don't strip anything.
Be gentle. Don't force nothing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So there's that's where the water comes in, I would imagine.
I would think, I've never seen it fill, but I watched it kick ice out the other day, and look, you can get in there, you can see that there's only 3 ice cubes out of 6.
Mm-hmm. That's not a lot of flow at all.
No, the
the
flow has been weak. The flow has definitely been weak. Our suspicion is that the way that ice cube tray fills is based off of a timed water flow, and it's not flowing heavily enough to fill all the trays, and like Erica pointed out, it's only filling the middle 3 trays. It looks like it comes in from the top, fills, and just disperses out. Now, we don't have a whole lot of flow right here at the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I've noticed that's been pretty slim for quite some time. So I'm just gonna start at the wall. I'm gonna turn the valve off, disconnect the line, and make sure it's coming out of the wall at a good rate. Shut that off, I'll connect the line, I'll go to the back of the fridge and make sure it's coming out our hose. Where it comes into the fridge, make sure there's nothing in the hose. And if that's clear, well then,
Gets fun.
I can take these apart. These are just a push style connector. Basically, you push it together, pinch this plastic piece up, and then you pull it apart. So that's where I'm at. So Clara, Mama wanted us to take a little video. Do you know what we were doing?
We are fixing the ice maker.
Mm-hmm.
What he's trying to.
Yeah, so instead of taking it off on the wall down there and checking the flow, I'm just gonna check the flow at the end of the hose. So I turned the valve off, but it was pretty hard to turn off, so that's why you're here too. Before I took the water line off the fridge, I drained the fridge. Made sure that there was no more water coming out. Okay? Now, Clara's gonna come. Well, but so if I didn't drain the fridge, I would still have pressurized water in this line, and then when I took that line off, I would have got sprayed with water. So Clara is now going to hold the camera.
Yep.
And this valve is pretty hard to turn, so I have some leverage on here.
I zoomed in on you.
Well, make sure everyone you can zoom out because we want to see what kind of flow this is going to get too. See, that's plenty of flow right there. So that is definitely not our problem. So our problem is somewhere within the fridge.
Right. Don't spray me.
I'm not spraying you.
Dad, you're giving me a bad view.
Well, you should back out a little bit. Zoom out on the camera itself, please. All right, so now how to figure out what my next move is.
Lefty loosey, righty tighty.
So what we're gonna do is, this is the line here that feeds the filter. I'm gonna turn the line on again. We're gonna make sure we got good water flow going in. She's gonna try and capture this. All right, make sure it goes in the pot.
Right.
Ooh, I don't have any water flow going through here. Well, that's interesting. All right, let's see. I didn't even hear it try and go into the fridge. Well, once again, it's not all connected on the back of the fridge. Keep pressing it for a second. Yeah, so the going in and coming out, I would think should be a lot higher flow. So I'm gonna get into the bottom of the fridge and see if I can't find something down there.
We have now hooked it up and learned that this goes in unison with the other hose.
But I actually had to put the filter all the way back in. Clara has a cup of water right there.
My cup.
Yep, Clara is going to press on the cup right now for me. And that's a pretty pitiful stream going on there. So I'm gonna take and hook it back up to the filter. Water pump on the back of the fridge. If you notice you got a flow rate problem, buy that. You can get one for under $20 on Amazon. The one we got was a little different, had a bracket that came out here. I just bent it over. Other than that, it's one screw on the back of the fridge, the water line in, the water line out. This is just a push lock connector. You push it, you push in. So it comes with this little lock on here. You take this little lock off, and then you push down and pull your line out. We do have to wait for the water filter to fill, but it won't do anything until we...
That's significantly better.
That's incredibly better. There's some air.
All right.
All right.
We have ice coming. You can see. So if we take this and put